Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got soccer sauce.
Peri peri soccer sauce. Suck these
Who's
nuts.
on the side?
What?
Who's that?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Is that Sokka himself?
Yeah, bottle water. I was gonna say, yeah, bring me
some more bottles. Mount water. Give me some bottles. One more bottles. Mount bottles.
Give me some bottle water, man.
Mount bottles.
Bring me some bottle water, man.
Yeah, Mount water.
I haven't even got bottles, so if you could, please.
How about this? I'm parched.
Bring me some bottle water, man.
Hello and welcome to Yasser TV. Welcome back to the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, I know that I said that I'm gonna do the Arsenal tasting, but I kind of started thinking a bit more about it, and I started saying, you know what? Let's address our problems first, and then maybe in the evening you'll get that later on during that. Maybe the problem is Big Six is life, and everyone's gonna want to watch Big Six. So if I do Arsenal taste, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? And I usually don't care, and I do the streams at the same time. But I kind of want to deal with the Chelsea stuff first, innit? You know what I'm saying? As fun as it is to do the Arsenal tears, I don't know, bro. I've seen everyone already do it, and I don't know. Like, if you lot still want it, I could probably do it in the evening, like a late one. Do you know what I'm saying? We go through all the receipts and everything. Do you get me? But right now, we got our own news. Do you know what I'm saying? I saw that 4.9, 0.49, 0.0049 could be sold. You get me? It's looking good. I'm telling you, man. I just randomly saw the clip, and I was like, "Yo, listen. When you see, you get listen. It's the context. It's not Senna being on the stream.
Ladies
it's the
and gentlemen.
context, bro.
We
Look.
got soccer sauce.
Peri peri soccer sauce. Suck these
Who's on the
nuts.
side?
What?
Who's that?
They didn't even know who Saka was, bro. Listen, I don't blame them in it. It's not their fault. It's not their thing. But big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Elijah every time. You get me? Why is my thing not showing the? Can you please rise my people's chat? That's it. Big up to Elijah. You get me? I don't know. Are you gonna survive? You know what I mean? I seen Elijah on that reactions channel. You get me? He made it. You know what I'm saying? He made it. So big up to you every time, bro. Yeah, he did. He did. Big up to Esteval. Big up to, obviously, I know it's every single time. You get me? Bring Ndai. Listen, I want Ndai, bro. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Ndai on the left wing. Yeah, free of Garnacho. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If this is best case scenario, I'm happy with him leaving anyway. But best case scenario goes across the pond. Do you get me? Fab said Rossini needs to get results or else he's out the door. I've been working to this. I've only watched streams, but I ain't really seen any news. That's why I wanted to go through it with you lot, innit? Get Felipe Luis or no one. I don't want Gary O'Neill. But listen, they need to find us anyone but that Gary O'Neill brother. You never know. Gary O'Neill could be better than this guy right now. You get me? And I'm pretty sure Gary O'Neill has Premier League experience. Not necessarily in the best way possible, but you get me? We need that one. Big up to Natalie as well. Big up to Wahaha. Who else did that? UI test match. Yeah, bro. Listen, Ndai is a baller. Big up to Dub9450. Arteta missing pieces Garnacho. Imagine he gets Garnacho and Neto. Let's not push it too much. This is what I'm saying. We ask for too much sometimes. Big up to Stretch Footballs. Big up to Sal in the chat as well. I don't know why my thing's freezing, bro. Why is it freezing? Yeah, I swear it's bringing up the chat so slow. But I beg Arsenal does the savior gimmick for Garnacho. It's a prayer thing, bro. You get me? It's a prayer thing. Yasser. Joey said, yeah, Rossini has 3 chances to save his job. I have a feeling we are looking at managed behind the scenes. Yeah. 100%. Listen, you know how our club moves, innit? They're probably looking for a manager anyway. So the Rossini brother stopgap thing. Do you know what I mean? This is why people don't really hear me get onto him as much. Like, he has to be a stopgap thing. Like, I'm not trying to see this brother here for a long time. It's why I never really got onto him. Not because I thought he was a great manager. I said, yo, let me see what he does to the end of the season, because he'll probably be at the end of the season anyway. And then we'll see what we're gonna do. And if Arteta gets Nasser, I'll pray he gets contract extension. They're already talking about contract extension. He's probably already signed it. That's the thing about Arsenal. They sign it early and then they keep it quiet and then they show it later. Big up to Deontay in the chat. Garnacho on transfer. Eh? Non-existent artist finally clocked. Hey, listen, bro. When I saw that, I was so happy. I ain't been happy in ages, yeah. But I seen the video, yeah, of the reaction of Palmer when Garnacho didn't track back with Thingy, innit? He didn't track back. Let me share the screen for you lot. Share the screen. So, yeah, I'm not trying to read Rossini's quotes, bro, because he says all these things that don't matter. Here you go. Okay, let's go. I'm not trying to hear what this brother here has to say. Let's just see what's happening before I go down. Okay, this is all to do with things that don't matter right now. Here you go. So, Sel, Garnacho, Neto, Gittins, Esteban should be the only one who stays. Listen, I'm not talking about that. Anyway, now, breaking. This came out 8 hours ago. TalkSport and Alex Crook. Chelsea open to selling Garnacho this summer, except things amongst hierarchy. It's not working out. Maybe that's why he started to put that's why he started to put, you know, do mess about with his Instagram. I've never checked to make sure whether he did it or didn't do it. I don't really care. I'm saying, like, anyone that watched my welcome to Chelsea video knew it was like a 2-minute video, bro. I swear down, I'm pretty sure. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I done like a 2-minute video or something. Let's see. What is it called again? What is it called? Yasser TV. Hold on. What do you mean? I can't find my own videos. Is that what we're doing now? Okay, you know what? Playlist. So I can't find it. That's a fraudulent thing still. No. Yeah, we'll send him to Italy. See, I'm with that one. Send him to Inter Milan so he can tell me whether, or even Liverpool. Oh, if Liverpool gets him. Oh, if Liverpool gets him, yeah, it'll probably be one of my best days. If Liverpool gets him, I swear to you, man, yeah. He'll be. How come I can't even find my own videos, bro? Am I such an idiot or what? Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea transfer announcements. Here we go. Okay, cool. Nah. Garnacho to Chelsea. Okay, I'm lying. I lied. I thought it was a 2-minute video, yeah? It's not. It's a 4-minute video. Everyone came to laugh at me at that day, look. Arsenal fans told me to trust the process. And I got told I deserved this. But I kind of did deserve it because I kind of done the whole Thierry non-re thing, innit? So I kind of just... Here we go. Yeah. Look at the title. I'm never back in this fraudulent footballer, and I never did since, bro. So I kind of stuck to my word there. Here we go. Okay, bun the intro. Let's see what he says. Hello, welcome to Yasser TV. Welcome back to the channel. Let's skip this bit. Garnacho. Earlier today, I think, bro, listen, 10, 11 minutes ago, Ben Jacobs and what's his name? I was so angry I couldn't speak. He literally ruined every single day. Just kept telling us about Garnacho to the point that I saw it in my sleep sometimes. No, that's wrong. I didn't even know I said this, bro. Hold on. How do you put the slow speed, normal speed against her? Ruined every single day. Just kept telling us about. What do you mean you can't hear it? Hey, chat, can you not hear it or no? Okay, hold on. This doesn't make sense. Speakers enabled. Okay, yeah, I think there's a problem. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Let's check the settings. Audio. What do you mean device not connected? See what I'm saying? Okay, my bad, chat. My bad. Reload it. Hello and welcome to Yasser TV. Welcome back to the channel. I told you can hear it now, innit? I'm assuming you can hear it now. You must be here. Yeah, you can hear it now, innit? Man, that I'm gonna do this recording, whatever it is, when we sign Garnacho. Earlier today, I think, bro, listen, like 10 Jacobs. And Fabrizio Romano, who couldn't stop tweeting. At least we know that this is not going to happen anymore. We're not going to get no more tweets from him about Garnacho anymore. He literally ruined every single day. He just kept telling us about Garnacho to the point that I saw him in my sleep sometimes. You know? Bro, I'm joking. But look, we got the here we go. Apparently it's, I don't know, 7-year deal. Close to 40 million package. So it's probably like 30 to go back. And not to pay more than 25 again. What? Either way, look, I'm not happy. I'm not gonna back the what 60 million or so into Arsenal. They need a left winger. They ain't signed one yet. Yeah, I mean, other than that, see, bro, he's the worst left winger in the league. He can't be a mark clean up. He can get ball. I'm not really worried about that deal specifically, but why? Can get all these other players that are Ademola, Lookman. Listen, see, I told you, for me, I said it from the beginning. I'm not gonna change my stand now, unless he wins me the Champions League or something. I'll put my hand up and apologize. But till then, I don't want to see his ugly face, his white, you know, all of that. I'm not trying to see him in my club, innit? So now I'm forced to have to see him, yeah. And I hope Maresca don't bring him on some stupidness, bro. When you're trying to win a game, you're looking at the bench and man's bringing on Garnacho. So either way, I'm not happy with the signing. I am backing the signing. Do you get it? I'm not gonna come around now and say, yo, he's one of the best dribblers, whatever. If he plays well in a game, I'll come up and say he played well. But I am not backing this signing, bro. I need him sold next season for profit. Do you get it? I want him to play minimal games like Humphreys and them, man, or even Omari Hutchinson. Play one game and dip. I'm not trying to see you here, bro. Either way, I said I was gonna do this video. I'm gonna drop this video. We're not gonna do like 5 minutes in it. He said, here we go. There's no welcome to Chelsea. You hear me? You weren't welcome anyway. But listen, at the end of the day, get this guy gone from my club, innit? Listen, while I'm here, see, I said this is what everyone started laughing about. They said, yeah, what do you mean? No welcome to Chelsea. I was like, yeah, no welcome to Chelsea, bro. We're not having it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I kept my stance from the beginning with him the same, innit? I think what the thing that people don't understand is that when you don't have a base, when you're not how can I even explain this? So like with Garnacho, his main problem has always been, yeah, his fundamentals are not there. And you saw that the other day, like it was clear to see the other day. He had this chance to come on. The reason why I never thought he would ever make it any you need to send him somewhere like Italy, do you get me? Or if we got this deal now with River Plate, send him River Plate, bro, he'll get rushed. If he plays like this, he'll get rushed. Them man don't like him anywhere, Argentina. He goes up there, he starts getting rushed. That's why he don't want to go up there. Do you get me? And he ain't got no footballing ability. All he does is just kick the ball and run, bro. It's like watching a kid kick ball. Like, you know, them kids just chasing the ball, just running. That's what he looks. Can't do anything with the ball. And like I said, bro, like it just is what it is. Those kind of players can never improve because they don't have. That's like saying you built, like them. That's like saying you built a building, but you never made the foundations properly. So essentially, you just saying, you know what? Let me make it nicer and let me fix certain things, and then all you know is the building falls down. That's the thing. It's always shaky, bro. That's the problem with him. He'll never improve, and it's not. I don't have anything against him personally. I don't know him. Nothing like that. I just think that he is not anywhere near the level of. If he can make it, we can all make it. If he can make it, chat, we should all be able to make it, bro. All of us, bro. Just by force, bro. Brother, can he even make Secunda though? Be honest, because he couldn't even beat like League 2 players and that. And England has bare these ballers here that are just, it's a physicality thing in England. Not a lot of these men are ballers, bro, here. Like, if he goes to La Liga, bro, you're just getting nutmegged, bro. Do you get me? Everyone can make it except for Nems, you get me? Nems, you could be like the cheerleader, bro. You can hold the scoreboard and that. You know? You can do that stuff. Do you get me? Don't worry about the... You get me? Don't worry about all that. The owners don't add more negativity and show how much they left up by letting Maresca go and call for a guy they hired to replace him. To be sacked in months, but he's done and out. We're finishing 12th. This is why I don't have much to say in it in terms of what's going on here. I think in terms of like what's going on in terms of on the pitch, I think sometimes if you mess yourself over to a certain level in the beginning, you can't catch up to it. Like, you can't fix it. You have to wait. You have to just survive to the end of the season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to survive to the end of the season and then see whether you can fix it in the summer, which is why I always said you use the January window to solve your problems. And yesterday we saw it in terms of not Turkey, Semenyo, even though he stank, but he's one of them. You get me? And even Gahey, how important was Gahey for City? We could have done with a Gahey. We were asking for Gahey. Obviously, we know that Gahey wasn't not going to come Chelsea and all that, but I'm saying use your January transfer window to fix the things you ain't done. It's as simple as that. It's nothing more difficult than that. I think people are making it more difficult than it is. Obviously, the source that I showed you comes from Alex Crook, the guy from TalkSport. Whether he's reliable or not, I've never been that Donny that knows who's reliable or not, bro. Like, it's only recently, it's only like the last, 2-3 years, I started looking at Twitter for transfer news and all that. Like, I know that a lot of these things are either feelers, sometimes it's agent talk. There's a lot of different things that could be the reason as to why, innit? Yeah, we also had the news about Jackson saying he's warming to the idea of Chelsea return. Obviously, we know Maresca's gone, Maresca didn't want him and all that, whatever. And has been reconnecting with some of his former teammates, although Chelsea will have a big say with Emega arriving. Yeah, Rosina injury news. Yeah, João Pedro late call, Esteban out, Enzo Fernandez fine and available. Rosina, what did he say? On fans turning on him. We have to win. That's what this club demands, and rightfully so. He just likes to talk, this brother, you know. He can make it into future captain. Hey, if he goes Inter, bro, man, I'm telling you, look, if he goes to Inter, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm telling you, I'll be so happy. All I need him to just leave. I can't have someone of his level around my team, bro. Which is similar to what we said to Arsenal fans when they got Kepa and they thought it was a smart decision. We all said that if Raya gets injured, would you be able to rely on Kepa to play? They said he's not going to play any games. He's barely going to play any games. And you've seen the games he played in and what happened. So, yeah, you need your depth to at least be a little bit reliable. And you can't just have bad players, bro. I think he'll be all right in Segunda. Battling for survival. I'm not sure about that. Names, you can never make it breathing like a dog. Fraud. Hey, who's never finished in top 2. We was 2 wins and 12. And dropping 9 points for winning position. Also, he walked. He knew he wasn't going to get centre back and he stayed. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying that Maresca's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Because a lot of people can't see both sides in it. I think, but with Maresca, You can do something to the certain extent, and then you can say, you know what, after that, we need to figure it out. But Palace is playing West Ham today. Yeah, he was getting cooked on TalkSport as well. He's, I don't want to say, bro, I'm not trying to see it. Yeah, so Alex Crook, all the thing was Alex Crook. See, man said Garnacho will show United what they're missing out on today. Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you right there, lad? Chelsea are reportedly interested in signing Borussia Dortmund winger Karim Adeyemi this summer. Why are they so obsessed with his brother, bro? Why is everyone so obsessed with him, bro? He's not even that good. We've seen what happened in the big moments and what happened. Exactly. And I think we knew and we're seeing now how important the centre-back one is. So, listen, I've been saying I need 2 centre-backs. You get me? I know that the main one, they're looking at someone to partner... What's his name? Someone to partner... Colwell. But brother, Colwell ain't fit anytime soon, bro. Chelsea continue to support Liam Rossini, but results must change. This cannot continue like it is right now. Hey, listen, man, we got a bomber, bro. I'm joking. We all knew that this was the case, bro. Listen, from the moment we seen that Eghbali came out and spoke, and let me look at, I'll go find the quotes as well. He essentially said, yo, essentially, if you're not getting the result, we're sacking you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And listen, he could have done better. He too much of a tactical brother that doesn't always do the simple things. It's what it is. Now literally everything wrong with Eghbali's approach is getting exposed. New coach, transfer policy, PR, finances. Hato. What did I say about Hato? Hato's not a centre back. Hato's a left back. Hato's a left back that can play the centre back. However, his best position is left back. I ignored it till now, yeah. His brother keep playing Egghead Barley. Egghead Barley, you know. Yeah. I swear down. Nah. You see, Nems is, you know what? Big up to Nems, bro. He's just here to give us the watch hours, bro. Swear down. Man, he's worth it. After been our best player last couple of weeks. Yes. And I've been someone that when I had the conversations before about certain players, especially Hato, because people started to, essentially what started to happen, yeah? It was like a combination of things, innit? Where what was happening was, because Garnacho weren't playing well, Hato weren't playing well, or he had this thing about with Karabakh, people just grouped all the signings together and said, Garnacho, Gittins, this guy and that guy, they're all rubbish. Do you get me? They're all rubbish. So he just fell into that trap just by making the mistakes against Stingy. But in all the other games, he scored the goal against Charlton. He's done really well, bro. Hey, I don't want to make this a Chelsea. I don't want to make this thingy in it. I don't want to make this a, what's it called? I don't want to make this an Arsenal stuff. I ain't seen you in ages, bro. You get me?
Pull back.
Yeah. I thought, listen, last time I saw you, I thought it was...
You already know, the Premier League, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. It's just a matter of time. You get me? It's not if, it's when we win.
Yeah, bottle what? I was going to say, yeah.
Give me some more bottles. Mount water. Give me some bottles. One more bottle. Mount bottles.
Give me some bottle water, man.
Mount bottles.
Give me some bottle water, man.
Yeah, Mount water.
I haven't even got bottles, so if
This is for you, Mali. Do you know what I'm saying? You saying oh, it's over and yeah, you know what it is? People never notice this. I've seen Mali in the chat for a couple of years now. Do you get me? He's only like maybe the last year something. We actually been cool and whatever talking. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. There was never that much. Just this season, he started doing the arguing thing in people's chats. He started arguing with people in people's chats. Him and DJ Denz. Yeah, DJ Denz started taking it to Twitter. He thinks we ain't noticed. He started taking it to Twitter. arguing like his club's doing the mad thing, yeah? And now it's catching up. But we're just gonna, you get me? We're just gonna go back to our club, you get me? That's what the point of this stream was anyway. I'm not gonna do like a super long stream, but as in I'm probably gonna do like another 20 minutes. I ain't gonna hold you up for too long. Don't worry, bro. You're gonna be, we got the receipts. We got the receipts. We got the receipts. So you might be on the evening stream, you know what I mean? And if you got any receipts, you might as well send them my way. Just make it easier. Make it easier for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's one of them. Chelsea have not started any conversations with any. We didn't have to do anything. They just told us, you know what I mean? Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea have not started any conversations with other managers. I don't believe this because obviously they're usually just going to keep it quiet. We all know how this works. Do you get me? Just one more death and Lebricina must be on his way out. Death. People don't even know what they're doing. Either way, let's keep going. Anyway. You'll join the list. You've been added to the list. You know what I'm saying? You've been added to the list. Let's see if we can find the Eghbali quotes. We already spoke about 4.9. I don't really have any more conversations about him. Get him the gun expeditiously, and I might just throw him in the back of Malis Kashkai. You get me? Put him in that and just send him. You can take him with you. You get me? We knew that this ugly fraud with his McDonald's hairline wanted him. Chelsea attacking stats. Liam Delap's 20 goals without a game. Yes, we know. Garnacho has not scored in the league in 6 months. Neto has 0 goals in 9 matches. Cole Palmer has 0 goals in 7 matches. Rossini went to clap the Matthew Harden stand, but the feeling was not mutual. He was met with boos, shouts telling him to go, and V signs. Oh, okay. F off. Okay. It would felt like the dominant team for minute 1 to the end. Okay, I'm not trying to read your quotes. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, but I think it wasn't going to be compatible. But I think you don't realize something until it's gone, and sometimes you could probably realize it before it's gone. So you get what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily saying that you should have, but it's one of those where maybe if he had the right people around him, they would have told him, yo, listen, he is asking for something that he needs, and you should be backing him. Like, I'm not saying Maresca was amazing, yeah, but he's one of them managers that if you start looking around, unless you get a top manager, all the rest of them are they're all kind of below Maresca's level, really. Now, all the rest of the managers man are talking about have either less experience than Maresca, or man just won them because the hype. Now, Fabregas could be better than Maresca, but it's all looking like hype. He could come over here and all of a sudden he's doing the Rossini thing, bro. You don't get it. It is dark. This ugly fraud shushed us, and then he said something about, I won them the Champions League. I ain't talking about that, bro. Timu, he's not even a David Beckham, blood. I can't even cook him. I don't even say David Beckham, like the B-Tech debated that Timu David Beckham, that's what he tried to do, but he can't do it. Can we just skip past? We skip past the game. I don't want to talk about the game. I've always been consistent. The biggest problem is the approach and these SDs. You're right. For me, it's the approach. It's always been the approach and the SD. We know it's money. Like, we know the money's there. It's not about the money. It's how you spend the money. He could have even taken Garnacho off in the game, you know. He could have taken off Garnacho, essentially played Fernandez in the 10. I don't know if I spoke about this in my match reaction. And brought Santos on. I don't know what's going on with Santos. All of a sudden, he's not playing. He could have played Santos and Caicedo in midfield to have more control in midfield. and then maybe play Palmer on the right, because you could see that the game was bypassing Palmer because of how they kept kicking it long and we had to build up forward. But then if we lose the ball in midfield, we'd keep going back, and Palmer was barely getting the ball later on in the games and that. He wasn't getting on the ball as much because we weren't really passing through the lines as much as we wanted. So I don't get why he wouldn't make those changes, bro. And you allow Palmer to actually invert into the mid, like towards that way. You get me? But because it's essentially something that we knew till now it's going to be mad. I've said Rossini's worse than Maresca before this nigga. Same. I said the brother I don't know anything about. I can't rate him. Oh. Please, just don't. Please. That's essentially the worst two footballers I've ever seen together. Probably not the worst, because I think Højlund's worse than him. But those would potentially be the two worst players I've seen. So let's keep going then. I wanted to see where's the done his quotes, bro. Okay, yeah. You know what? Forget my man's quote. Let's get into the Palmer quotes. You get me? Let's get into the Palmer quotes. I want to make sure I ain't missed anything. Here we go. It's some of the Palmer quotes. I've got no plans to move club, and when I see it, I just love. Obviously, Manchester is my home and all my family are there, but I don't miss it. Maybe I'll miss it if I don't go for 3 months, or something. But then when I get home, I think there's nothing there for me anyway. Do you know what I mean? Second quote: Reece won't sign a 6-year contract if he's not spoken to the owners and directors. Me and Reece spoke a lot about things we need, players we need to sign, and how things need to be. I think there is players here essentially that are looking at it thinking, you know what, this ain't gonna be moving forward. So I think they have essentially had a conversation, whether it's with the ownership and that. And I think it kind of goes along the line with the Eghbali quotes of him saying that we're gonna change the model and we're gonna make tweaks and that. He didn't say we're gonna change it, but he started saying we're gonna. If we finish in the Champions League spot, it puts us in a good position to sign players that we need. We spoke to the owners and they're sure of the players that are going to do it. Like, I'm not going to come here and tell you, like, it's not, what's it called? It's not a PR thing. And I don't like talking about things I don't know. I've always said this from the beginning, yeah? I don't talk about things I don't know. Yeah, just let me read, bro. I can't even read. Okay, I can't read The Guardian. Great. I forgot. We already know Malo Gusto wants a salary increase. Did I bookmark all of that or what? But at the same time, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you lot as well. I don't see any of these players staying if they haven't got any assurances to say that, okay, you know what, we're going to be going this way. Like, we're actually, this is what we're going to do this summer. We're going to try to get you this and that. There has to be some promises. Whether they ended up being real or false is something that you have to end up seeing in it. So we'll have a look at that. But Eghbali and the SD's idea of proven experienced players is probably completely different to everyone else's obvious ideas. I don't believe anything that comes out anymore. Actions, not words. Also, Eghbali admitting that they got Rossini because they knew what he was about is hilarious. People keep saying that, but yeah, I think the time where Maresca got sacked or he left, it was not. We'd have to be without a manager until they find a manager that want to come in mid-season with the history that the ownership have. So remember, like, the ownership has spoken to a De Zerbi, they've spoken to an Enrique, and they're all skeptical about taking over because of what's going on at the club, innit? Or their approach and stuff like that. So a manager's not going to say, I'll come in mid-season unless you slap him way bare money like they done to De Zerbi, bro. Remember what they done to De Zerbi? Tottenham slapped him bare peasy. I think it's the third highest paid managers in managers in the league. He had to go out with something. If he's gonna get relegated, he's still gonna get his piece. That's what he really cares about. Other than that, I just want to find the quotes. Okay, Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea will add experience, but it's not going to be a complete revolution at Stamford Bridge. They maintain that identity, trusting on playing and developing them. I saw this, but I don't. They said, okay, look, there you go. Chelsea will add some experienced players on top of young talents this summer. It's too early to say the names yet because it will depend on the UCL and other things. Chelsea insist on keeping Rosenior. They can't go on like this results-wise, but overall expectation is Rosenior in charge next season. He can be involved. They might use him for his ball knowledge to see what players he thinks should be there and all that. And then he just sack him, bro. So yeah, us missing out on Champions League financially would cost Chelsea at least 100 million. Yeah. Brighton are expecting to recoup at least 50 million for Van Heck. We read that already. We read this already. Enzo Fernandez. We read that rubbish as well. We read that as well. Okay, yes, we all read all that. I think it's Dodgers. Is it Dodgers then? Dodgers, lad. I'm off to big up to Daniel, bro. Later eye test match. Hey, big up to you, Daniel, every time, bro. We appreciate you in this building, lad. Do you know what I'm saying? Why is it going all the way down there, bro? Let's go to the top. We have not started active conversations. The message from Chelsea is still to support and believe in Liam Rosenior. No preseason is different. It's a different thing. It's a result-based business, and Chelsea can't continue like this. Yes. Wesley Fofana injured his ribs and came back 10 seconds later after United's goal. John Terry would have never gone down with an injury like that. Unfortunately, it's the DNA of this team. This, I think, is the dumbest thing ever, bro. Like, what Terry would or wouldn't have done, everyone's different, innit? We don't know how he felt. So what does that mean? Jesse Derry has trained with the first team today and João Pedro was spotted on the grass. Okay, great. Marina congratulates Super Frank. I think Frank Lampard should have gone through this anyway. Cool, he had his he helped us get top 4 and all that, but I think build his way up. And then with experience, cool, maybe in the future, one day, blah, 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 whatever. But I can assure you we've had many conversations since I joined about what this club needs for it to get where we want to be. We have to win, blah, 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 blah. We get it. Levi Colwell. As a coach, you have to work to the data and... What is this, brother? What do you mean you gotta work with the data, bro? Let's start again. What is this thing that man's saying, bro? On Chelsea struggles in front of goal. As a coach, you have to work to the data and process because you believe your process works in the end. We need to win a game of football. Yeah, let's just skip past this, innit? Nope, man, I don't care about Jackson. I told man, I don't rate Lizardhead either, bro. Yeah, no one cares about Lizardhead, fam. A man was missing open goals and that, and sitters, and man are telling me bring him back. Am I an idiot? He won the Bundesliga, though, I just remembered. Jose's Benfica scored against Sporting in the 95th minute to win it. Oh, Benfica beat Sporting. Yo, funny. Can we just... Bro. The lab. Me not care about the lab. Marco Corella tried dashing down the tunnel after full time only to be told to turn around by Willie Isa. João Pedro and Hey, man said they were Stanley brothers, bro. We're straight down the tunnel, of course. This is the thing. I could have prepared for this, but I literally just went live straight away. Apologies for that, but I just wanted to bring you guys to stream and make use of the time. You get me? That's all the protests. So when did this brother speak out then? It was the day before the protest, which means that's Friday. That's Friday, innit? That was Friday. He started speaking the day before the protest, if I'm not mistaken. Jamie has actually responded really well to his last setback, but I don't want to put pressure. Hold on, I didn't even know you had a setback. Anyway, whatever. Cole Palmer, got no plans to move. Summer signings, 11 euro. I say though. Brother, these men tweet so much, yeah, you can't even find the news that you want to find. Because I know about, okay. Eghbali speaks. Okay, here you go. Eghbali on the model and adding ready-made players. The view was to recruit, build elite players that can frankly be together and have that stability in the squad. We're still in the 40th and 50th minute of that process. 40th and 50th minutes in that process. Again, the haram word process. But the view is to keep, sign and retain, the compensate and extend some of the world's best players. Hey, don't do that, bro. They're violating. Which one of the players? We only got a few that you could say potentially are in one of the world's best. Not most of them aren't, bro. A whole back line except for like a Reece James, maybe Cucurella. Do you get me? Midfielders, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. His name is world class, but his ability, I don't know. Like the way he plays isn't world class. He got the ability, but he doesn't show it. Palmer's having a bad season. You get me? And then Esteval's injured. Maybe he's talented in the future. Besides that, who else on that front line you can say, yo, obviously João Pedro, but then that's it. Sorry. And ultimately, the viewers, you need 8, 12, 15. Bro, make your mind up. Is it 10, 12, or 15 elite players to win? I think we won't done a few things right, a lot of things right. We got to be better on a few things. To add more ready-made players at this part of the project and to take it to the next level to be more consistent over time. We recognize we need balance. We have world champions. We have Champions League winners. We have elite young players. Oh, this is violating, bro. Yeah, man said essentially give me 1, 2, or maybe 3 more years. You know what I'm saying? If I answer it the way he's answering, nothing's guaranteed here. Look, 10, 12, 15. And then if you look through it again, yeah, he'll say no intention to build every 3, 4 years. Is it 3 years or every 4 years? Then he says that will be club legends for the next 10 to 15 years. 10 or 15. Is it 10 or is it 15? Yeah, Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Levi Colwell. I don't know if he would be on that level, but Willian and Reece James. That's it. That's the only players you got. That's a starting 11. That's not a squad. And that you can't win. And I've always said this, yeah. If you have issues with your spine, forget about it, bro. You can't get away with it in football. And this is for me the biggest red flag that I saw, yeah. Yeah, he said on Liam, we had the opportunity to work with him daily for 18 plus months, so we knew what we were getting. We think he has every attribute to be successful here. He got off to a great start. We've had a tough past 6 matches again, 5 or 6. Do you know how many games it is, or do you not know? But I think we're behind Liam. Of course, it's a result-based business, but we think he can be successful in the long term. Now, for me, he still put it behind the result-based business. So essentially, the news that's coming out today, we already kind of knew about that in terms of as much as he's saying he's backing them. And you guys know already, when these things start coming out, you get me, you already know, innit? But Eghbali and Maresca leaving and the remainder of the season, our policy has been no in-season changes. So essentially, they don't get rid of anyone throughout the season. Which is fair, because I'm pretty sure Pochettino hasn't been sacked. He has been sacked, but he's been in the summer, end of the season. So we kind of get what they're saying, but whatever. It's not a change we wanted to make. But you certainly review and hold not only the manager, but the management team, sporting team accountable, but typically in the summers, not in season. It's not a change we wanted to make. It's a change that had a bit of a negative impact in the season. When you're changing systems and personnel, it's one that we've got to fight our way out of. We still have 6 matches in the Premier League FA Cup semi-finals. Hopefully the story of the season hasn't been written yet. And you've got a lot of to fight for, in my perspective. When you get punched in the face, you got to fight back. You got to stand up and fight. It's going to be to hopefully show a lot more about the character. So where was the fight against whatever? Because the problem is when you start telling our players fight, they do the wrong type of fighting, bro. Do you get me? They actually start doing this, bro. We're not trying to fight. We want to watch football. I think the perspective is a stability. Frankly, getting that stability on the manager side is one of the things we haven't done right yet, and it's something we're striving to improve on. That's the only thing he said that I have to at least give him credit for, is that essentially said we still haven't managed to get the right manager, or as in we haven't managed to get the manager appointment correct, which means you gotta hold people accountable for that and make sure you get the next manager correct, bro. It's simple as that. Let me get through the chat. Big up to everyone that's turned up. I know it's not necessarily the longest stream. Was never getting gay heat. That's what I said as well. Fuck this Maresca point scoring clearly wasn't the problem. Yeah, would have felt less spectacular, but in the end, Bruce would have churned out and nothing would have changed. The only way is collapse big enough that Eghbali could see. Even if we could go past PSG, would we win it? Scraping USL football would only be beneficial for PR and Blue Core happy clappers. I hear that, but at the same time, if it does allow us, if they are genuinely willing to change the approach this summer, then we definitely need Champions League. You know what I'm saying? If they really plan to do it, if we don't get Champions League, I think they're going to start using it as a reason to say this is why we never got the players. As much as I've been someone who said I personally don't really care about Champions League right now, we'll see, innit? You know what I'm saying? We'll see about that. Bring back Marina, you know. I'm worried about Cole. If the way people been speaking about his guy, you think he's been missing Maldives. Yeah, that's true. Jabo facts, people forget he was a bozo. I think he changed in terms of he managed to get his momentum. He started doing better, which could potentially help us, but I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to rush him back. You rush him back, you're in trouble. I'm telling you, man, you rush him back, you're in trouble. Listen, whilst this video isn't publicly available, what are you talking about? Okay, cool. Anyway, big up to every single one of you in the chat. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing if you haven't already. And listen, I'm sending you over to Latvian Guna, bro. You know what I'm saying? My brother Robbo, the Latvian, what's it called? Arsenal fan. You know what to do, bro. Go troll him over there and show him some love. Obviously, smaller base channel and that. Go and see what he's saying. He's probably stressed. You get me? He's not a mutant, but you can still troll him. You get me? You can still troll him. But listen, big up to every single one of you. I'll probably be back for the, you get me, Arsenal stream thing. Yeah, later. I don't know what time yet, but look out for the schedule and all that. Big up to everyone that's been supporting the channel as well, especially I know it's Jabo. You get me? Don't let me miss out anyone's name. See, this is the problem when you start mentioning names. You gotta mention everyone's name. Daniel and everyone else that's been in the chat today as well. Appreciate you all. And if I haven't mentioned your name, don't feel offended, bro. Don't feel offended. But listen, M16, all of you, man, innit? Big up to you all. And listen, I'll see you guys later, innit? Keep a lookout, bro. Keep a lookout for the stream. I'm collecting all the receipts already. Yeah? Hey, love.